guys, welcome back Magic Farm with me, Sid and Brian. How you doing, Brian? No, I haven't got any steaks. Do you want a papaya? Right, we've done a fair bit on the farm since the last time we recorded, so we're going to move that forward a bit more and hopefully not run into anything hostile. I didn't get into that bed quite as rapidly as I would like, so the tree farm is currently down because I got to the papaya. I also got an apple orchard and a coffee tree, which doesn't seem to do a huge amount. I'm just going to check the perimeter, make sure there's... Oh, there's one. Hello. Where's my bow? Pachoing. Missed you. Hello. You coming to say hi? No. You're going to say die. Oh. That means I've got a friendly skeleton found me. Hello, Mr. Oh, and you're a Rambo skeleton. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Just going to see if he dropped anything special, because he was a special one. No, he dropped nothing special. Titar special git. Right, anyway, at least as long as there's no creepers running around, that's the main thing. So since the last time, as I say, we've finished a bit more tree breeding, got a little bit further. The next one on the program, I'll just make sure they do like to hang around in this area, these mobs. Next thing on the program is the date palm. So what we've done is we built this little shed outside here, and oh God, get myself out, and tree always in the way. So we've got loads of seed oil, running out of walnuts now, so I'm going to have to get some walnut trees planted and let them grow and then chop them down and stick the walnuts in. Chestnuts don't seem to squeeze for some reason, and I thought they did, or they were certainly supposed to. So these are running into 4 biogas engines. These 3 are off at the moment. Each one is charging its own redstone energy cell, and the reason those are off is because those ones are full. This one is all running out through here into the engine shed, where we have got... Oh, been waiting to get hungry to see whether I can actually eat those. You can, but they don't do a lot, but it's alright, we'll just munch on random stuff. Can I eat chestnuts? I can. Cool. Save me burgers. Running into this redstone energy cell, which is pretty much full, and about the only thing it's powering at the moment is the squeezer, which is filling up with mulch. Got all the bio peat engines, so I might add those into the mix if that becomes an issue. This switch just allows me to turn the power on and off, and if I turn that off, obviously everything stops. So a couple of things I want to do today. I want to get started on building a multi-farm to harvest walnuts, which will then feed into this, which will be squeezed and produce that, which will produce more energy, and yada yada, go around in circles. Got the thermionic fabricator, which is a key part of that. The other thing I wanted to do was get onto the beer brewing, hopefully, and I also would like to build we've got an induction smelter. I want a powered furnace, so let's ignore the igniter for a second and go for the powered furnace. That's fairly simple: bricks, redstone, machine frames and copper. So I just need to go and grab what I need. I've got copper up here, I've got the recipes for a redstone reception coil and machine frame there. It's just the bricks I'm missing, so I'll be right back. Okay, well, I'm very fortunate that I actually had just enough bricks pre-made to make 2 blocks. So, armed with that, I need a couple of copper. I'm not sure what I've got in the actual machine. I need redstone. No. Gold. So, to do that one, I need those. So, I'll stick some gold in there, redstone in there, make one of those. that requires iron, glass and gold. Got the gold, I haven't got the iron and the glass. So there's glass, there's iron. So stick those up into the inventory, make one of those. And then finally I need to make the powered furnace, which is that copper and redstone. Okay, so that bricks and a blob of redstone. Alright, what have I done wrong? Redstone reception coil, gold ingots, copper ingot, machine frame, redstone bricks. Oh, idiot. Mistook ardite for copper. Want those. It's easily done. So that's a powered furnace. Take that lot out. We'll leave that in there for now. Grab one of those. I've got the switches already on my personage, so we'll just chop out that there. Should have a bit of redstone coil. Yep, pump. And a powered furnace goes in. Little switch above its head. So that's powering up. Okay. Dump that lot off for now. The powered furnace obviously is going to be handy for smelting stone and things. I'm not going to do metals because metals are better off done in that thing out there. Now the next thing I need to build is, if I get myself into the right window, is farm blocks. Now farm blocks are pretty straightforward, but the one thing they require is a copper electron tube, and I'm going to need quite a lot of these, so I'm going to need to fire up the Stirling engines. I bet I haven't got any coal here. Nope. However, I have got some peat engines. That will do. Grab some peat. Whack the peat in. Now, what we need to do for this is we need, let me get this right, copper. I haven't got a lot of copper, so I'll grab the stack of copper blocks, and I want that glass and redstone. Basically we are going to, oh, I also created these crafting, what are they? Crafting stations, which are just a crafting bench tucked into recrafted. Nice Tinker's Construct edition. So we'll do a couple for now. Basically what we do is we place a recipe in here, which gives us that, and we place some glass. I'm not going to do all of it, in fact I'm not going to do even half of it into there. Turn these on so we get some power going through, and eventually what should happen is this will melt. It will craft me some copper electron tubes, and I will need a single gold electron tube. Unfortunately this makes 4, so we've just got to wait for this power to rise up until this point. Hopefully it won't take too long. Just have to let the peat engines get up to speed. This doesn't seem to turn off when I connect it into this network here. So this is why it's not wired in there and it's on its own independent supply. I'm not sure why it doesn't turn off. If there's something I'm missing, please do tell me in the comments. And otherwise we're kind of stuck with that. And it's getting dark, so I'm going to go and sleep while that powers up. I'll be right back once we're back on the next day. Okay, it's another sunny day, and let's see how our thermi... Oh, it's made 4. It's up to power. So as it melts the liquid, makes liquid glass, it churns out copper electron tubes, and as soon as there's enough juice again, you can see here it's going down. I've run out of enough copper to make us 12. 12 isn't enough. I need more than that. Let's go and get a gold electron tube done while we're thinking about it. Block of gold, let's just convert that down, and we'll also get another 4 blocks, another chunk of those done. So I'm going to just tell it I want some gold electron tubes, and bang, that's those. And then we can stick the copper in and we'll get a bunch more copper electron tubes. I'm probably going to make way too many, but no worries. Oh god, I need more redstone. Bonk, handy that it's here. Bonk. So that's another, and that is a lot. I'm not going to make any more of those. We'll turn those off for the time being. There's a little bit of glass, liquid glass in there, but 40 and 4 of those should be more than adequate. Now those are used to make these. Now I need stone brick. Pardon me, I'm having a lovely beer and it's agreeing with me altogether too much. Right, so grab those, grab some of that while we're at it, and I'm just going to go off again. This is another forestry recipe, so I just need to consult the exact recipe and I'll be right back. Okay, I think I've got that. So first thing I'm going to need is some wooden slabs. I'm also going to need some more copper. Probably quite a lot of copper. Let's grab that while we're in there. Is that it? I can't remember. So it goes wooden slabs, copper, copper electron tube. No, copper electron tube. Brick. Jump over there, bang, copper, electron tube, 2 copper ingots, 1 brick. Oh man, I don't believe I've just done that. Okay. Not copper electron tubes. Tin electron tubes. Tin. Have I got any bloody tin? Lead? Cobalt? Not much, I think is the word we're looking for. Right, so grab what tin I've got, power this back up, and make some tin electron tubes. I'll have to wait for that to heat up again now. Can't believe I made all those damn copper electron tubes. Oh, wonderful. So that's all right, it's just the tin electron tube that we're missing, which we're now waiting on. Better stick a little bit more glass in there as well, just for good measure. Oh well, any deranged halfwit could make the same mistake. I don't know whether you heard that, but my stomach is grumbling. I'm definitely going to have to think about food soon. Come on, get up to speed, you damn machine. Now while we're waiting for that, the other thing I want to get on is with the brewing, and there's this nice device in, what's the word, in Tinker's Construct, which uses a couple of aluminium brass ingots, some bronze ingots, a flint and steel, and a netherrack large plate to make this thing called an igniter. So aluminium steel was, and that was in one of these books. No. It's not that one then. It must be, I'm sure it's one that had alloys, which is not that one. So it's that one. Aluminium brasses, aluminium 3 and copper 1. Okay. Aluminium, that's ash. Come on, I must have some aluminium somewhere. Ferrous, silver, aluminium. Oh God, I can't remember what the hell it said now. It was the last book, wasn't it? 3 aluminium and 1 copper. Okay. Copper, ardite, copper. So I've got 3 aluminium, 1 copper. Let's get rid of that and just go make some quick aluminium brass while waiting for that thing to heat up. Blanc blanc. I think that should make about 4 ingots worth. This is made tin electron tube, tin electron tube, tin electron tube. I'm going to have to go and go tin mining, aren't I? Okay, we can turn that off now. And if I whack in a tin electron tube, we get a farm block. So that's one whole farm block. Now bearing in mind this is a multi-block structure, so I need to what was it? See, I've not got enough copper there. What am I missing? Bricks. So that's a whole 10. So this is an expensive build, so I'm going to have to do this off camera, I think, and get the rest of this done. Let me just ditch off a whole load of this, because my inventory is starting to look like ash. Let's find out what you do with that as well, actually. What can you do with it? Bituminous peat with propolis, and I can make compost, or I can combine it with apatite to make fertilizer. Oh, I suppose it's not too unuseful. Right, brewing. While we're on this, let's bonk bonk. 2, you tight git. Fortunately, that's all I need. So my igniter needs 2 aluminium brass, 2 bronze, 4 bronze. Now I know I've got some bronze, not a lot of it, but I have got some. In fact, first 4 bronze, perfect. And I need redstone and a flint and steel and a netherrack plate. So I'm going to have to go and find myself a flint and some netherrack. Be right back. Okay, it's another day. I had a quick sleep, got myself a flint, got myself some netherrack. So apparently what I need to make is on the part builder, I need to make a netherrack plate. Bang. So that's my netherrack plate. I need a flint and steel, so I need some iron, aluminium, ferrous. Come on, I must have a block of iron somewhere. I have. There we go. Get this, oh man. No. Thank you. So pedantic. So, armed with that, grab that. It's that, redstone, bronze, and things. Need a bit of redstone. Anybody got any redstone? Ooh, redstone. Yeah, you got a bit of redstone. So it was redstone, flint and steel, netherite plate, aluminium brass topper there, and bronze there and there. Makes an igniter. I also need a cauldron. So I'm going to take a block of iron and quickly knock a cauldron together. Plonk. And stick the iron back in there. So that gives me the cauldron, and I want one of those switches. I can use a normal lever, but I like those switches, they're just cooler. So, armed with that, we need to go and position. Now, I've not used this before, and you recall I do need fire for this. So, in theory, put my igniter in there, put not a switch there, let me controllable fire. Now, yeah, it needs to be down one. Or at least I haven't got a gaping hole or cave underneath there, which seems to be the norm. So pop that there, stick the cauldron here. I need a bucket of water in it, plonk. And then I need to go and get, I think it is 4 wheat bushels and a bushel of hops. But while I'm grabbing that, I'm just going to double check that recipe, so I'll be right back. Okay, got what we need, and it was 3. So, got a crafting station which has been sat there all along, hopefully it's not flammable, and we need 3 wheat bushels, plonk, and 1 hot bushel, otherwise known in the trade as a bucket of wheat. We need to turn that on, and we basically go and do we just add them or do we throw them in? Do we have to wait a little while? Come on, you've got everything you want. You've got heat. Ah, shift click. So you basically add your wheat bushels. Now I just need to run upstairs quickly and make sure that my house isn't on fire. Alright, you've got one. Do I have to wait a little bit and then add the next one? Oh no, now it's got the thing. You just, after you've done the first shift click, you just click them, and then apparently you leave that to mash and it will form gruel. And once you've got the gruel, you then add the hops, and then you can bucket it out and do the brewing thing. Now I'm just in my phobic manner checking to make sure I've not set fire to anything around. think I'm roughly under here. No, I think I'm good. I don't think I've set fire to anything about the place. It's amazing. You play on a server where, you know, you've got Townie and World Guard and you've got fire spread disabled and all those things, and the moment you get into vanilla, you get really paranoid about fire. Fire is just, it's like Hulk. Fire bad. Fire bad. Turn it off. No. So we have to let this cook. I'm going to let it mash for a while and I'll be right back. Okay, we have mash. It's taken probably 10 minutes real time to get to this stage. So at this stage we can take our hops and right click, and apparently according to the mod author this stage is much quicker. This is flavouring the beer. So this will then proceed through its stages of cooking, and once it's ready we can bucket it out, stick it in the barrels. I've brought 4 barrels from over there over here, and we can do the nether wart treatment, and we can do the either redstone or glowstone, which is the other thing I missed if I've got any kicking around. So one's extended, one's enhanced. So have I got not much? Well, I've got 24 blocks as well, so not too bad. I will have to go back to the nether at some point, as much as I hate the idea. Mainly because I just seem to die the moment I step through the portal. Oh, that's done in that time, so we can take a bucket and bucket that out, turn that off, and that should show us a bucket of young ale. So if we click on there, we should be able to put that in. That gives us our young ale, 3 things, so we'll stick our nether wart in. No, we have to right click with our nether wart. Strange mechanics. And let that run through, and once that's finished we can hit the glowstone in and get an not extended, potent young ale, I believe it's called. Bonk. So that is currently an ale. I need 3 bottles, so let's go and grab those while we're here. 3 of those. Just put them out of my hotbar for a moment while we wait for that to finish. And we get a potent ale, which I think we just do that with, yep. And we get potent ale, it's haste 2 for 1 minute 30 seconds with a 50% chance of nausea, which, to be honest, is probably fairly accurate. Let's just, oops, pop those up in that rack there. So that's my ale, my haste potion, I've got my cider, which is a regen, and an extended resistance potion for 8 minutes with the wine. So that is ale. The only thing left to brew now out of all of those, out of this particular mod, is the sake, which we use. That's ready for harvesting again. Bred my piggies a bit more so we can get some more bacon, and oh, you're glitching, that's alright. Hops are doing fine. Rice is ready to harvest. This is probably all ready to harvest again as well. Yeah, so the next thing I will be wanting to do before the next episode is A, get a whole load more tin. I may have some actually already processed. Silver, lead, aluminium, ferrous, iron, gold. No frigging tin. I'll have to go hunting for tin then at some point. The peat's all ready to harvest again. These are harvesting pretty well. And I'm just going to go and check how long we are on the video here, and if we've got time we'll continue, and if not we'll call it a day. Yep, thought so. We're running to about 30 minutes now, so I will, meantime, will get my papaya and jungle planted here to start getting date palms, get the old bees going again. I've got some more combs to process. I am going to have to get a centrifuge built, perhaps probably one for next episode in here, to actually process all these honey drops into honey, when I can use those. Beeswax, God knows, candles probably. That has nearly finished squeezing everything, and that is just ticking over, so I think we're making progress steadily. We've got power now, so we can actually start to play with quite a few of the other features. How's that doing? That's going down, so I think we're going to have to let that run for a while and finish up. But on that note, I think we'll call it a day, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.